Welcome to our video on the fascinating world of Art Deco, a style that defined an era and left an indelible mark on design history. It was popular from the 1920s throughout the 1930s until the start of World War II, when the world changed forever. Art Deco emerged in France as a reaction to the stuffy, ornate Victorian era. Its emergence coincided with, or you might say was boosted by, the World's Fair held in Paris, France, from April to October 1925. The international exhibition of modern decorative and industrial arts was financed by the French government to highlight the new style moderne of architecture, interior decoration, furniture, glass, jewellery and other decorative arts in Europe and throughout the world, and many ideas of the international avant-garde in the fields of architecture and applied arts were presented for the first time at the exposition. The style moderne later became known as Art Deco, after the name of the exposition. It was a celebration of the new, the modern and the exciting, a style that would come to define the Roaring Twenties. Art Deco was all about geometric shapes, bold lines and bright colours. It was a visual feast for the eyes, and it quickly spread to other countries, leaving its mark on everything from architecture to interior design to fashion and graphic design. An Art Deco building is a type of architectural style characterised by bold geometric shapes, bright colours and lavish ornamentation. They often feature smooth, symmetrical facades and stylised motifs inspired by nature or even ancient civilisations. Some of the most iconic examples of Art Deco architecture can be found in cities like New York, Miami and Paris. Art Deco style not only influenced architecture but also had a significant impact on the design of everyday objects such as furniture, home decor, fashion and technology. The sleek, geometric shapes and bold, bright colours of Art Deco were reflected in everything from radios and lamps to textiles and ceramics. The style was also applied to consumer goods like cars, as well as transportation like trains and ocean liners. As a result, Art Deco was a pervasive style of the time, shaping the aesthetic of the era's consumer culture and leaving a lasting impact on popular culture and design. Art Deco design was all about luxury, glamour and exuberance, and it was applied across a wide range of products and services. Crucial to the emergence of Art Deco was the rise of industrialisation following the First World War and the development of industry and new manufacturing processes, which gave producers new and durable materials to make their wares. Materials such as bakelite, chrome and steel have stood the test of time and mean that antiques from the Art Deco period will last well into the future. Whether from the Roaring Twenties or the difficult years of the 1930s depression, Art Deco design has to be the most striking and distinctive style to emerge from the 20th century. Art Deco began to fall out of fashion in the 1940s, but it wasn't until the 1950s that saw a significant decline in its popularity. During the post-war period, people started to look towards new forms of architecture and design and began to turn away from the opulence and luxury of the Art Deco style. The rise of functionalism, modernism and minimalism in architecture and design, along with a move towards simplicity in lifestyle and a focus on the future, contributed to this shift away from Art Deco. It's sad to say, but many of the iconic Art Deco buildings were demolished during this period, and it was not widely adopted again until the late 1970s, when it saw a resurgence in popularity, especially in the field of interior design. If we look at Art Deco today, we can clearly see it was influenced by the machine age, new inventions in industry, architecture, the home and transport such as the Mallard steam train built in 1938. And so, through our eyes, Art Deco still manages to look modern 80 or 90 years on. While original Art Deco pieces from the 1920s and 30s can fetch high prices at auction, there are still ways to incorporate the style into your home or collection without breaking the bank. For example, many modern reproductions of Art Deco furniture and decor are available at a more affordable price point. Additionally, vintage or antique pieces from later periods in the Art Deco style can also be found at a more reasonable cost. Flea markets, vintage and antique stores, and online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy and others can offer an array of Art Deco pieces, either authentic or reproductions, at good price. So is Art Deco worth investing in? Well, if you watch my previous video on investment tips for 2023, you will see it's on the list. If you're looking to invest in Art Deco pieces, there are a few key areas where you may want to focus your attention. Number 1. Furniture. Art Deco furniture such as sofas, chairs and tables are highly sought after by collectors. Pieces made from high quality materials and with intricate detailing tend to be the most valuable. Number 2. Lighting. Art Deco lamps and light fixtures such as table lamps, floor lamps and chandeliers are also popular among collectors. Look for examples made with high quality materials such as glass, metal and bakelite. Number 3. The decorative arts. Art Deco decorative items like vases, sculpture and wall art are also great pieces to invest in. Look for items that are well crafted and feature iconic Art Deco motifs such as zigzags, chevrons and sunbursts. However, it's important to note that any investment in Art Deco requires research, knowledge and an understanding of the marketplace, as well as a good eye for quality and, more importantly, for authenticity, as forgeries are also a part of the art world. And as such, it's important to consult experts in the field and be patient and persistent when looking for the right piece. But always remember, if you do decide to dip your toe into the water and invest in antiques, vintage or collectibles, only invest what you can afford to lose, as market trends can change and values can go up and down over time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video on the world of Art Deco.